Hey guys, this is Pyronic, and today we're going to be doing a cast of a Dota 2 game. So this is just an all-pick game, and the Ogre Magi just came out today with a patch, and so, you know, just about everybody and their mom wants to play them. Nothing too crazy going on right now. Everybody's just buying their items and heading off to lanes. Right now the Dire team has finished picking their heroes. The Beastmaster, Anti-Mage, Zeus, Omniknight, and Windrunner. My guess is that ideally the Beastmaster or Zeus would go mid. The Windrunner would probably go top with Anti-Mage, and the other two would just go bottom. Or, I don't know, they might try lane top, I don't think. And the Zeus would ideally like a solo lane and then roam once he gets bottle. He has a good mid lane to do it, so is Beastmaster. Beastmaster, although, might be able to handle bottom better, so we'll have to see where they go. The Radiant team only has 3 of their heroes picked so far: Lion, the previously mentioned Ogre Magi, Sniper, and Mirana, the Priestess of the Moon. Their third player has not picked a hero yet, so it looks like with Anti-Mage going top, Beastmaster mid, Windrunner, Zeus bottom, and that leaves Omniknight going top with Anti-Mage. I would not recommend this lane matchup, as the double melee will make them susceptible. Although they only have the Ogre Magi top, so I guess that's not as much of an issue. In a double melee lane, the Anti-Mage is going to usually, or frequently rather, have problems getting farm just because of the being melee and not having the range of a ranged champion, or ranged hero, sorry. There's a little harassment going on here. And we've got the Priestess of the Moon against Beastmaster mid here. This is another I guess you'd say important matchup. Even though Beastmaster is melee, I'd have to give the lane actually to him over the Priestess of the Moon. Beastmaster mid especially is a very strong lane by itself. Once he gets a bottle and starts doing some rune hogging, he can really just do that. He just showed off the wild axes spam once he's got the bottle now too. So hitting those wild axes, every time they're up, will both help clear the lane, push the lane back, last hit, and also harass the enemy champion, as well as giving the opportunity to roam and gank in another lane if you grab a good rune with the bottle. So Beastmaster's basically gonna do that, and once he gets 6, he'll have his ult and be able to gank even more effectively. The invisible Beastmaster ult is like almost a sure kill in many lanes. So even though the Priestess of the Moon here is ranged, she's taking a ton of damage from this Beastmaster. I mean, she's gonna have to use a lot of her regen, actually the rest of her regen, as she went 2 Slippers of Agility and an Iron Branch, rather than opting for more tangos. So Beastmaster also gets his Scout Hawk here to be able to check the runes, so he can keep his pet on 1 rune, and then if it doesn't spawn there at the 4-minute mark will be the next rune, then he knows it's bottom. There's a haste bottom that nobody went to pick up, and he's on his way to get it now. Bottom lane we've got Windrunner and Zeus, which actually I don't know. I think the Dire or the Radiant lane is stronger in this case. Phantom Lancer and Lion are both strong laning heroes, and the Lion has a mix of good disable, which will really kind of hamper the attempts to gank. So Beastmaster went and grabbed that haste rune and he's bottled that. We got a little action going up on top here. The Sniper just harassing. Sniper is a good counter for a good hero to have against a double melee lane. If he was solo up here and was able to grab soul experience, if the Ogre Magi did a little more roaming, or maybe some side pulling of the camps down here, then he'd be able to get his experience gain, would just make him that much more effective. But even as it is, the sniper hero has almost gotten a kill on Omniknight. Beastmaster's haste went off. I think he just wanted the bottle charges. He's probably not going to do much ganking. He's a ways off of 6, so he doesn't have a stun yet, and the Mirana isn't very low, so... the 4-minute rune has spawned, and it looks like it's bottom again. There's a regen, which could be useful for Beastmaster if he decides to go aggressive and take a lot of damage while using up his bottle charges. I don't know what he just did right there. He just kind of took a few auto attacks. He is taking a lot more auto attacks. So he might be, busy microing his pets here and wasn't watching his hero, but if he's not careful, Starfall and an arrow will do plenty of damage to him. So he's going to use up that last charge here of the bottle, and he's going to go looking for the rune, which he knows is bottom because he used the hawk here. Windrunner and Zeus have pushed away from the tower, but this is still... I said the Radiant side does have a little bit of an advantage, but that's only because they're difficult for the Dire team to kill. If they try to go on the offense here, ooh. Oh, and yeah, this is a dead Mirana here. She tried to chase the Beastmaster down, and it looks like... what happened? I guess he grabbed the rune and immediately popped it while they were fighting or something, or maybe the Mirana grabbed it. There's the Zeus ult. I guess they thought Beastmaster might have been low. I think that's the only... oh wait, no, Zeus is on Dire, so they thought somebody on the Radiant was low, which is not really the case. Well, that wasn't his ult at all. I guess he was just in range for lightning bolt. Oh, here's quite a bit of damage, and that's, wow, dead Windrunner. So the combination of the Earth Spike and Hex along with Phantom Lancer's Q, which spawns an illusion on top of them when they get hit by it, was enough slow and enough damage to just take him out before he got a chance to even pop Wind Run and become immune to those auto attacks. So that's one of the reasons why I really have to give this bottom lane to the Radiant. They don't have enough disable to really kind of defend themselves against the Radiant heroes. They've got they've got a high enough damage so that if they were dived at the tower, if the Radiant dove under the tower to try and get them, that they would be able to maybe hammer out a kill. The Lion here hit 6 and immediately used his ult, Finger of Death, to try and scare off the Zeus. A little bit more, maybe like 50 HP more, and he would have killed him. The sniper here went down top, and because Beastmaster came up and ganked, I didn't see if he had a rune or not. And thanks to some clever use of the arrow by the Priestess of the Moon, they almost got a double kill up here. She took out the Omniknight, who ate an arrow as he was running around. They're going to go after this Beastmaster a little bit. If the sniper's not close to 6, if he is 6, he might have just gone up and tried to grab the Anti-Mage here. So this Beastmaster is just going to keep top safe, grab that XP before his allies get back. Using up some mana. I don't know how good of an idea this is. He's now out of mana, so they know he can't do anything. And now there's an arrow and the shrapnel volley. But this... oh wow, and he got him with a headshot. That was quite a bit of extra damage. Well, it's not too much to say about that. He used his mana, he played his cards. They knew that he didn't have anything else. He couldn't summon his boar to slow to help him get away. He didn't have anything left in his bottle. He didn't have a magic wand or anything, and so they knew that was the perfect time. They might be going on bottom here, yep, and another nuke. Oh, and just some auto attacks, and they got it. This Fan Lancer is doing quite a bit of damage already. He's maxing out this Spirit Lance. The illusions only deal 25% damage, but that is, more damage on top of the, 200 damage nuke. that also prevents him, I believe it also prevents him from using salve. I think that would cancel salve, obviously. I don't think he had one, but you know, that's just something to take into consideration. He's got an energy booster, which means he's most likely going for arcane boots first, as well as 2 gauntlets of strength. I mean, he just wants the base HP, but I don't know if that's a great idea if he's not going to make anything out of it. The gauntlets of strength would be used in a set of drums of endurance, or you know, just a bracer. And what's the bracer? Yeah, bracer just makes the drums, and right, there's also Urn of Shadows. Urn of Shadows also wouldn't be that great of an item for oh wow, what was that? A little graphical glitch there. Urn of Shadows isn't a great item for Zeus. I mean, he's generally going to be in range to pick up the charges on kills, but not always. That's not, you don't want to ever, you know, get a kill and not get charges. You're also not going to be using it, you know, to heal yourself or to be doing damage over time all that often. Zeus is, you know, more of a burst caster. He doesn't really chase people down here. There's, ooh, good multicast here on the Omniknight. Although they're getting ganked by Beastmaster, so there's another, you know, two hero pickup by the Dire, and they're up 5-4 now. The Mirana's gonna come up here and see if she can pick up any stragglers. This Omniknight is still low, and the Zeus is sitting at the fountain. I heard an arrow go off, but that's not gonna hit. The Omniknight knew something was up and is coming over to the side shop. He's going to grab a... He's not going to grab a teleport scroll. He's going to sit here. So this Mirana managed to grab an illusion shield rune on her way up, so now they have to guess. And she got, wow, she got that Omniknight already. Now she's gonna, well, she tries to get away, but the Zeus is now 6 and has his ult, and just put an end to that. So I mean, bottom's going well for the Radiant, top is going well for the Dire, and mid is basically a toss-up, as both heroes that just keep leaving the lane, although the Beastmaster is doing some good work ganking, while the Windrunner has not had as much luck. So this, yeah, it's a pretty even game so far. If you look at the gold graph, the Radiant did go way up for a little bit, but it's coming back down now with that gank top. The XP graph, roughly the same. So, but heading back in the Radiant's favor, which is not something that the Dire want to see at this point. The Ogre Magi has picked up a soul ring, and Sniper is mostly just stat items. He's probably going for power treads, and then I don't know if he's going to use those slippers of agility or if he just wants the early agility for last hitting. Omniknight here might get caught. Let's see if we get a multicast. Nope. Repel and single shot. Oh wow. And he teleports out. The Zeus could have stopped that lightning bolt unless it was still on cooldown. It does have a short cooldown, about 6 seconds. So arrow going off here along with the Mirana ult, which is now wasted. She tried to do so a little... She thought they were chasing the sniper hard, and when she popped the ult they gave up immediately, but she threw the arrow in anticipation of them keeping the chase up, which did not happen. So, a little wasted ult, a little wasted time. And now the bottom here, oh, this Windrunner was invisible, and it looks like they were trying to get stuff done, but they did get a good shackle shot. Oh wow, and the Anti-Mage blew his ult trying to get the lion, but let himself get blasted. So the Anti-Mage came down here to try and pick up some gold with an easy gank and easy kill, but that didn't happen, and they took him right back. This Anti-Mage is not getting a lot of farm. He's He's at 18 CS where the Beastmaster mid had 55, so this is not looking like it's going to be a spectacular carry for the Anti-Mage. The game is going to have to go way into late game. Good multicast there on the Windrunner, and the Phantom Lance takes him out. The Beastmaster here is looking to clean up though, as the Radiant team is very, very low. Anti-Mage teleports in and might pick up some extra gold here. I don't know what's going on, and the Beastmaster takes it. In this case, it would have been much better for the team as a whole if he had let the Anti-Mage get the kill, but the Anti-Mage was sort of waffling around, didn't really look like he knew what was going on. He started to juke bottom like the Ogre Magi could have actually outrun him and gotten down there, but that's just not going to happen. That Ogre Magi is not a hero that you know, speeds away or leaps or blinks or anything like that. Especially this early, he doesn't have, you know, he doesn't have any levels in Bloodlust, which is the only thing that could have buffed his speed there. So and the sniper picks up a kill here top against Zeus. Now that they've got this combo, a good multicast Fire Blast along with the Zeus sniper assassinate will take out like the, you know, Zeus or Windrunner in almost one shot. Like, they only need a couple more auto attacks on top of that, and it'll just kill them from full. They're, you know, just squishy enough heroes that is an issue. So the Beastmaster coming back up here. He's got a regeneration in the bottle, but he does have his ult up. That stun is still very, very effective. Oh wow, the Priestess of the Moon used their ult to try and sneak up on the Beastmaster here, and that arrow, wow, that arrow would have been great. The Phantom Lance, oh, yeah, that's not going to do anything. Phantom Lancer picked up another kill bottom against the Anti-Mage, it looks like. Was that bottom? Yeah, it was bottom. So the Anti-Mage is looking for more farm, but it's just, you know, running afoul of the Phantom Lancer and Lion burst combo, which is, you know, similar to what the top lane burst combo is too. The Priestess of the Moon messing around here got taken out. And now the Ogre Magi is about to go down as well. A little juking around here. He's not going to get out of this. Yeah, the Beastmaster had plenty of mana for his held axes. He's not going to miss at that range. Windrunner here checking down for rune, possibly. The 16-minute rune has just spawned and has actually spawned at top, so he probably saw that with the ward and is now heading up to top, although the Beastmaster's probably going to grab that. Windrunner just going to be doing a little farming here mid, wants to pick up some more items. It's got 2 null talismans, magic wand, some regen, some wards, and boots of speed. So definitely playing a strong support here, and, you know, not trying to grab carry items here. Finger of Death landing on the Anti-Mage. He only has 1 level as his spell shield so far. That's interesting, which, you know, normally would make him basically not fear the Lion at all, especially considering the Radiant team. That's so much magic damage. I'm very surprised he's maxing Mana Break first over Spell Shield in this situation. 50% magic reduction is huge against a team of, you know, 4 casters and a sniper. I guess you could make an argument that the Phantom Lancer is not really a caster, but he does, especially in the early parts of the game, he's going to be using the Spear Lance a lot before he gets his Juxtapose maxed out and more levels of Phantom Edge. So the Lion just sat around too long at too low mana. The Anti-Mage just blinked on him, auto-attacked him a couple times, then ulted him for the kill, it sounded like.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Beastmaster and Zeus top looking for a gank on this sniper here. Dire is getting the tower bottom. There goes the ult on the Ogre Magi. Wild axes, auto attacks, and the dead Ogre Magi. I almost think that he would have faded out into invisibility if he hadn't tried to cast right there, but, you know, it's difficult to tell just how far he was, how close he was to becoming. And oh wow, this Lion just teleported up here, started the assassinate on Sniper, and then Lion just came up and earth spiked him, and that was enough damage to kill him right out. You know, Zeus is kind of messing around here bottom. He might pick up that haste. He is probably asking the Beastmaster. He's gonna grab the haste here, and they might try and go on the Priestess of the Moon here. There's a teleport coming in, and there goes the W, the Thunderbolt, Lightning Bolt on the Mirana. That was a weird arrow. I guess this, you know, saw the teleport and didn't want whoever else was coming in to you know, keep chasing in case she decided she did want to fight there. They've got 4 on the Dire team mid here, and they really are going to go hard for this middle tower, this first middle tower, and that's going to go down unless the rest of Radiant shows up pretty quick. The Ogre Magi is visible here. They know he's there. He's not going to be sneaking up on anybody. We do have, oh, the Beastmaster went off, grabbed the Mirana, and Anti-Mage is just going to drain Ogre Magi's mana, and there goes the Ogre Magi. Sniper sits perfectly still enough to get the assassinate on the Beastmaster. And what is going on? Okay, that was bizarre. The line here is in over his head. He's not going to do nearly enough damage to this Anti-Mage. And now they're going to grab that mid tower. So, I mean, with the way that the Radiant team is right now, they... Oh wow, is he gonna get... He doesn't have mana for Finger. Wow, that could have been big. He still doesn't have mana for Finger. Oh my god, and he got him. Well, the tower, I guess, probably finished him off there. I was waiting for him to use that magic wand and just Finger Death, but he didn't have quite enough mana for it. There's 420 mana for the level 2. Mirana coming in here, just farming back some creeps. Wow, the Phantom Lancers, wow, oh no, Doppelwalk. Okay, yeah, they're not gonna chase. The Doppelwalk is not that long, I'm surprised. I guess he had enough time to cut through the river here, so they didn't want to bother. Doppelwalk is a full 8 seconds at every level. The only thing goes down is the mana cost and the cooldown, which is nice. So he's grabbing a Diffusal Blade first. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure how I feel about Diffusal first. It does go into nothing. It's just more the Diffusal Blade level 2. And I guess it's a decent source of damage. And if I remember correctly, the magic the mana burn works on the clones as well, so I think that's what he's going for. Back in the day, the Phantom Lancer build always included Manta style because not only did it give you more illusions, but it also had the mana burn, which is now, because you built it out of Diffusal Blade, which is no longer the case. So I'm not entirely sure if Mana style would be a stronger option in this case, or just the Diffusal. He also has a Morbid Mask, which gives lifesteal, and they're both orb effects, unique attack modifiers, so I don't think they stack. I'm not sure why he's going for this. I guess he's making the Vladimirs, which doesn't count as the unique attack modifier, so you'll have both the lifesteal and the Diffusal Blade mana burn. Is just going to Doppelwalk away from the Anti-Mage here. Until he gets that Vladimir's, he really knows he can't stand up to that Anti-Mage at all. Because he really kind of, I mean, in general, he kind of has to get lucky and get a few extra clones out real quick from his Juxtapose on the auto attacks, maybe a Doppelwalk, maybe also Spirit Lance, and then, you know, just confuse the Anti-Mage into not attacking him. If the Anti-Mage goes for the Battle Fury, then that's going to kind of invalidate Phantom Lancer as a hero. So I think it might almost be a race between whether or not they can, you know, pick that up, who's going to finish the items first and be a bigger effect in the team fights here. The Ogre Magi has disconnected. I didn't see that earlier, so this is kind of a bad thing for the Radiant team. There's not a whole lot they can do when they're down on mana anyways. The Ogre Magi has not been playing all that well. 2 and 6 with 4 assists. He's got 27 CS. But the Dire team is just not going to give them any slack, and they're just going to, wow, yeah. Actually, they are doing pretty well here without the Anti-Mage to help them out. Another Assassinate coming out. One more auto attack, and he's got the Beastmaster. Now the Zeus is going to stop and just let them. And he's gone. Yep. So that was, you know, a triple kill for the Mirana. That was, the Radiant team really needed that. Without the, even though they, as a team, they are down one. Without the Anti-Mage there to really press their advantage, the Radiant does have plenty of XP, plenty of gold, and does plenty of damage just with their nukes. So as you can see, the XP gauge was going way heavily in the Dire's favor as the last few team fights where the Anti-Mage was sort of cleaning up. But now with that triple kill from Mirana, it's spiking back in the direction of the Radiant, which is exactly what they want. This Phantom Lancer is just going to split push basically all day long with the Vladimir's Infusal, as he just, you know, makes mass clones and takes out everything. Even though they're 4v5, the team that is 4 is split pushing more effectively than the 5-man Dire team can handle. This is kind of silly to watch, actually. You know, going down 3 men right there really hurt the Dire team, and let the Phantom Lancer just kind of push up there and take that, as well as the Radiant team. So now, likewise, the gold graph basically mirrored the XP graph, you know, spiking sharply back towards the Radiant now. This is turning out to be a slightly better game. I mean, I almost wonder if it's a good thing that the Ogre Magi disconnected. It's really proving to be a, you know, rallying cry for the Radiant here. The Phantom Lancer did get caught there. Looks like they might be trying to go for Roshan pretty soon. The Anti-Mage really doesn't want to get caught, but they are coming up as 4 here. And if the Radiant team gets caught, this is going to be really bad for them. They know what's going on now. They because they watched Phantom Lancer get ganked, obviously. So they're just going to back off for now. The Dire team could probably make a play for Roshan at this point. The Anti-Mage could use the Aegis. Actually, you know, a lot of them could use the Aegis. Well, I mean, by a lot of them I mean like Beastmaster and maybe Zeus could probably also make decent use out of it. You know, being heroes that have a lot of damage and might get focused quickly by all the burst damage that the Radiant has. That's kind of what the Radiant's saving grace is at this point. Because they've got Lion, because they've got Mirana, because they've got Sniper, they have a lot of burst damage which can just, you know, quickly take out one of the Dire champions in the team fight, which is really kind of their only, you know, the only way that they're really going to stay in this game, I think, without the Ogre Magi, without an effective Ogre Magi. Ideally, the Ogre Magi would be around to Bloodlust and multicast Bloodlust on his team, especially for the Phantom Lancer and all his clones, to really help them out in the team fights. Without that, they're going to have to rely on using their massive burst to take out, you know, 1 or 2 of the Dire champions immediately, right off the bat, preferably Anti-Mage, I'm going to say, in order to really get anything done here. And the Mirana just goes down, like, instantaneously. And the Dire is just going to keep pushing up here. Anti-Mage still farming. He has almost nothing for items. You know, he really doesn't have anything out for items. He's got the most of a Battle Fury coming out to him here, while the Dire is pushing in here. There's nobody wants to. Yeah, without the Ogre Magi, they've kind of given up. Nobody wants to defend this. They know that they've lost at this point. It's a sad thing that they had a disconnect, but it was a pretty strong game played all around. So they're disconnecting now, and that's going to be GG as soon as all 5 of the Radiant team disconnect. That's when it'll actually show the game over. There goes the Phantom Lancer, just the Sniper left. Wait 5 minutes. Oh wow, he's trying to get the snipers being kind of a scumbag and trying to get the other people on his team to leave. Although it's, yeah, the game's over now, so we're gonna see the end screen here in a couple seconds. Yeah, the Ogre Magi already gotten abandoned. There's no use waiting any longer after that. It's been plenty of time. The game should be ending here pretty quickly. I'm just actually surprised it's still going. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, and it didn't actually... Oh. Well, there goes the world tree. GG Dire Team to a disconnected Ogre Magi. Well, stuff you can say about this game, the Beastmaster really dominated both the rune control and also the top lane ganks afterwards. Bottom lane, Radiant did really well with the Phantom Lancer, Lion, Burst combos, although the Lion did get caught a couple times, not really expecting, you know, the same level of burst back towards him, and you know, with the Ogre Magi kind of getting abused and then dropping or leaving or disconnecting or whatever, they didn't really have a whole lot of a chance. It was kind of disappointing to watch, and I guess a good game played by the ones who stayed in there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.